Hello and welcome to Feel Bad Friday, episode many. My name is Andy Hall, developer behind Test Tube Games down here, and I'm going to be playing one of my games, Electric Shocktopus, specifically a level that a player has made. Now, this week's a little different, because I've got two levels that I want to show you guys, one of which is impossible. So, both by a random player, random messaged me after I played the level last week. No time to waste up here. Oh my gosh. Where's my saved progress? Oh no. I totally got all 3 stars. But to message me about binary. So let's jump right into it. I was blown away by this level. So I'm just going to sit back and I want you to look at this level for a moment. Of course, I'm up here in the far upper right-hand corner. There's the exit, but that's kind of irrelevant in this level. Just watch and notice. Okay, so I'll take you through my thought process in this. We've got a whole bunch of missiles over here, flipping switches. There's some interesting switch stuff going on. But what you care about in beating the level is whether these brown ones go away here. Their spikes are blocking our path, and we need to go up and down and up and down and up and down, and finally up somehow over here. But we can't go anywhere until that brown switch is flipped. And we're just sitting on a thing. The brown switch has not been flipped yet. Because it turns out this is actually a binary clock. And down here at the bottom, you may have noticed that random has set it up so that these missiles firing down activate the proper blocks to prevent other missiles from firing down. So that basically each switch here is a place value, and on and off is 0 or 1. And it's increasing the way that random set this all up. Incrementally, just like a binary number. So it's 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Now 1. And it's just increasing bits, literally, I think, by bit. It's amazing. So I was blown away. Not only is this a binary clock, but down here at the bottom, the binary clock is ticking up. Now, of course, this is rad. What is it going to take to beat the level? We've got to wait for it to get to the final place value here, which, if I've done my math right, is 128, missile fires, 128 ticks of the clock, given the place values that we've got. We're almost there right now. It's about to flip. And bam, fall right down into another set of spikes. So each time this actually goes, 128 ticks of the clock. You are able to make it down 1 gap, 2 gaps, 3 gaps, 4 gaps. I made it down a couple, just for funsies. Clearly not going to finish this level. Random went and actually calculated it out of how long this thing would take, just if you did it perfectly and didn't die. And it's just over 3 hours to wait for each gap. Here's 128 fires of the missile, which is once a second or something like that, once every 2 seconds. So each is a few minutes, and then you have to make it through all these without dying, and you do it perfectly. I just think this is amazing. You should really check this out. I didn't realize you could do something so crazy. Like, okay, we've got this binary stuff going on here, but then actually turning into a clock, awesome. Okay. But I'm not going to be able to play this level because this level's freaking impossible. Not literally, but practically impossible. I'm not going to spend... I wasted some time last week, I will admit it. So I can move on to a level that random references and that it does a similar thing. So we've got a similar binary thing going on up here in the upper left-hand corner with all the missiles firing down on those 2 switches. And those 2 switches set off these blocks, and you can see what they do. They're basically changing the electric field left, right, up, down in counterclockwise fashion. And so I've got to now figure out how to get to the exit. So anyway, I was just blown away by using... not something I even thought you could use it for. Oh, jeez. Whoops. 1 death. So, that is what I love about having player-made levels, because Players do things I would not have thought to do. Now, I'm going to hope that this is a easier level than that last one. Let's think it out. We've got, of course, these missiles doing that up here with the electric field going back and forth. I've got the exit here, which is right near the entrance, but we've got to flip green, and that kind of tealy, and get the boom, 1, 2, and then 3. That's going to be a pain. Oh gosh, how am I going to get that one? Okay. All right, let's start. Let's start playing around. I'm gonna get. Oh no! I'm just gonna get blown away by things. So last week was a particularly tough one. He says, hoping that this week's not gonna be as tough as last week was. Jumping past the missiles. No! So the thing I really want to know is why these exploding boxes are right here. Is there a reason, random? Because they go away, and so fast. There's no way I could make it there. I don't know. I'm just wondering what you're up to, what shenanigans are going on, or whether it just looks cool. Because I do a lot of stuff in levels just because it looks cool. Boom, 1 down. Oh, but I can't go beyond that because the green one needs to go first. And no, oh, jeez. So what I like is I can kind of see how I'm going to get those stars. But up in the left corner with all those missiles, you'll notice there is a sign hidden in there. And come on now, I want to know what that sign says. I think we all want to know what that sign says, so I'm going to try to beat this level. And then maybe then I'll go get the sign. I'm trying to go over and over. And no, that doesn't do it. Down, 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 down. Now I'm not gonna put it past random that this level is impossible to. I don't think it is, but given what I've seen in No Time to Waste and yes! And I'm hidden behind the deaths counter. Irony of ironies. Wow, that was nice. Slick. How the heck am I gonna get out of here? Certainly not going down. Gotta go up. Oh, not there, not there. Waha! What? No. How? No. Where could I possibly go from here? Flip this around. I'm down in the bottom left. Where could I go? I can't float. Oh. No. What? But what could I even do? I can't. I guess I could. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna try to go under. All right. Ah, no. This one looks really hard. I wanted nice things. So anyway, that binary clock, freaking awesome. I do enjoy how it adds that twist of the clock-like nature to this level. Am I not supposed to flip this or something? But then I can't get to back there if I don't flip that. I think. Well, let me try it. Can I get back there without flipping that switch? Nope, don't do that. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to start to slide back. Okay, that was weird. Alright, plan B. I'm gonna try to get to the exit. And maybe... Oh, wow. maybe not get all stars? Oh, jeez. Random, you have got me a little confused here. Okay, I mean, right? I couldn't, oh, maybe I can go back that way. No, because there's charges. Say, forget you, star. Okay, so now I can see how I can get to the, nope. How I can get to the exit. Bam. And then I can go down here, but do I want to? No. No, that puts me really close to the gun. Okay, so this, I'm almost sure I could make it to the exit now. 1 star, but is that the way I work? We all know the answer to this. No. No. Oh! It flipped at just the right moment. I can get that star so good. Do you see me get that star? I get that star so good. No, I don't get that star so good. Let me try to get this one. Nope. Let me try to get that 3rd star. I've gotten 2 of them so far. No way. Right? I keep saying that. And oh, maybe if I time it just right. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go right. That was timed just right, I guess. Okay, nope. Oh, I'm gonna go back. Cautious. I'll just do it step by step. You don't need to make it. Oh yeah, I need to wait for it up. You don't need to make it all the way. That's just right. That's right. You need to make it part of the way. All right, here we go. I need to wait for it goes up. Boom. Haha! Read the sign. There was originally a block in the middle of the gap. Let's see, one can get here without it. Well, thank you, Random, for ensuring that. Oh, can one get back without it? All right, let's. Okay. Ah! And no. Okay, we're gonna go for a different goal. I'm gonna try to get up and over and read that sign. Because we all notice, that there's a sign. Oh, yes! I didn't think I could do it! Oh no, what's going on here? Okay, I'll stand here. Is this a safe place? I just want a safe place to stand. Okay, I made it over. That's all sand. I don't like the fact that that's all sand. Okay, there's a switch. What happens if I flip the purple switch? I'm not sure. It makes that spike go. Okay. Makes that other spike go too. Okay. Oh no, okay, so it's gonna be flippy. But can I make it in here just fine? It's just the yellow blocks the white blocks. I'm gonna, okay. Oh god. Yellow's off. Oof. Yellow's on. Yellow's on. Yellow's off. Oh, are we doing inescapable traps? I don't know, Random, are we doing inescapable traps? Okay. No, we are doing inescapable traps. No! It's alright. I just wanted to see what happened up here. And what happens up here is death. Okay. So now I've successfully, I have managed to, I have gotten all 3 stars, not at the same time, and certainly not on my way to the exit anytime soon. I've gotten my way to the exit without those 3 stars. And I figured out this inescapable trap. It's like the game of Clue where everything's starting to come together, you know? I think I've got all the pieces. Oh, nice. And over. Bing. Love that sound. And I'm gonna go back over this way. Oh, no, whoa. Where was I going? Up and over. Ha! Alright, here we go. Nice! 2 stars back here. Now I simply need to do the hardest part of the level, which is going over it. No, that's not how it should go. All right, let me start with the hardest part of the level. Random. No, I didn't even make it past that. Okay. This reminds me of Random's note about binary, the one that takes the 3 hours. Was that? Well, it's technically possible. The level was tested. What did Random say? For an imperfect definition of tested, I know all the pieces work. So the level's possible. And yeah, okay, I guess, yeah. In the grand multiverse, you cannot rule out the possibility that that level would be doable by somebody or something, somewhere, somehow. Wow. Close call. I noticed the level was possible. Removing that block. What are you doing to me? Smooth sailing. 1 star, 2 star. No. I don't like this. I like the smooth sailing. That doesn't work. Oh no. Haha! Thank you, gun. I have all 3 stars. I just want you to note. 59 deaths. I finally got all 3 stars. God, this is hard. Okay, here we go. Oh, not like that. Take it carefully. Down. Right. Oh! Okay. Woo! Take a little moment here. All 3 stars. 1 switch left to flip, and then I need to get back up through the spikes to the starting point, and then down to the exit. And if I die ingloriously, I will die ingloriously. 59. Don't die. Man. Bam. What did I do? I flipped the last switch. The last gate is open. Now I must merely fly. Right, then up. And I'll just be like that. I'll just be gone. Going, going, gone. Get in place. Just fly right there. Yes. Now I'm going to hold it. Yes. 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 Now, okay. I'm not a fool. Last week, remember, I had a very difficult time ending the level. I see there's a sand block underneath that right there. So I'm just going to assume that I'm going to survive. Assume there's no more tricks here. And it's going to make it 59 deaths. Actually, I'm surprised how well that went. Now I'm going to have to use my charge powers at the right time. I'm going to note there is that last trick. So I charge at the wrong time. I'm flying right into that spike here. But random player, binary was awesome. It made me start thinking about, my goodness, I don't think we're Turing complete necessarily, but we could certainly do some like freaking clock. That's amazing. And then taking this level to that same idea with missiles, it makes something really complex. You got basically a little engine or computer running over here to keep this level going. I would not have thought about doing that. That is very cool. So thank you for sharing this level, and thank you all for watching. And me get all 3 stars, woo, again, and figure out the death trap over there on this week's episode of Feel Bad Friday. Woohoo! You gotta be squidding me. See y'all next week.